Alright, we need to go searching through some pants. Some pantalones.
The pants matched the jacket which the killer had lost in Paris.
Let's go ahead and take a look through his stinky, crotchy pants.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants. The first was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Gruber? I like the way he says that. Gruber?
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's pants. The pants matched the jacket.
Alright, so we have 2 new items. We have this.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
No. It's Gruber.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words, Club Alamut.
Well, we won't know what that is for a while now. Or maybe it's soon. I don't remember. But we're gonna leave, because we need to do some more talking downstairs. Let's go, George. We need to have a discussion with you, sir.
What now, monsieur?
Well, I need to get into your safe.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification.
Rats.
Well, that's gonna be good because we have something for you. We have this.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that.
I can live with that. Well, I think this is the guy that actually we need to talk
Thanks
to
for
him.
your help, buddy.
I need to talk to you real quick. And then I need to talk to Lady Piermont again.
Hello again.
I need to show you this.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't.
Oh, well. Eh.
Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Alright, well that was all I needed to know from him.
Thanks
but
for your help.
Goodbye.
We need to talk to Lady Piermont again. Oh, we're almost done here in the hotel, I promise.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Hello, George!
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has a million faces. I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers. But he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of.
Let's
Hurry,
go! Hurry, ho, forth! Whatever that is, the fox thing. Let's get the papers!
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I own the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
Just bust a cap. Just go get blah blah blah.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
The manuscript de Monsieur Milan.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Okay, so they are gonna make us. See, I remember playing the original game like barely. So I can't really remember what was new in between the director's cut and the original cut. So apparently this is one of the puzzles. That's the word I'm looking for.
The door was locked.
Puzzle. Puzzle. That's the word I'm looking for is puzzle. Open up this door, George. Let's go. Hippity hippity to the hip hip hop. Alright, well, you need to go out here. And finally, you know. No, intrusive thoughts. Don't do it, George. We have to do something else. Which is very much important. We need to take the manuscript and...
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting outside.
Because if you walk outside, like if you're leaving or whatever, they pat you down, which you'll see anyway. You get a little fristicuff from. Did you like that? A little frisk to cuff from the Guido and flappers out there, the flippy flappers. So let's go ahead and head out. I can't remember if we come back here or not.
Just a minute, monsieur.
Pat you down!
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check, nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet! You like it when I touch you like this?
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch!
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Randir, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
You want that I should assault him again? Alright, let's pick up our manuscripto.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed.
And
I
now...
couldn't wait
okay.
to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Quit taking my jokes, George! Back in Nico's apartment.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
Maybe.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the Ubu.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Did he say to pill for?
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named Hughes de Payen, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans, but at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it'd been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, Josh. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
I like how they redid the art for the parchment. You could actually see kind of what they were supposed to be when they talk about it, what you see. Whereas the other one was kind of like, I can kind of sort of see it. Maybe.
I found Plantow's briefcase in the killer's hotel room. It was empty, of course.
But we did find Merlin.
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it, a credit card?
ID. Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Gruber.
Never heard of him, or the company.
Card from Gruber. I'm having too much fun.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue. A name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Another difference I noticed, I don't know if it'll continue as we get more items and then maybe it'll show it, but in the other version, each time George, wow. I literally blanked on his name for a second there. George would, talk to Nico about an item. He would pass it to her. And then she would pass it back after she did her thing. And I wonder if they just cut that animation out or if it's for different items I get later on. I don't remember.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
So worried. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
He does get horny, though. He does get horny. So what I'm saying is we have this part where it's the lady looking into the mirror with, the three faces. In the original version, you can't even really tell that's three faces. It's just kind of like blah, 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 blah. So I really like what they did here.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has three hideous faces.
She reminds me of the Wicked Queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said mirror, mirror on the wall, wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid. Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either.
Pansy. Kidding. Kidding, George. You're great.
A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened. Then you have Ave Maria. Yep. So, yeah, you know. I'm beautiful at singing, you know that.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover. It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
I would live in a cardboard box, maybe.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
So we need to go get help for this. And we're going to go do that right now, maybe.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
But there is a setting I want to change real quick. Just to see if it changes. It's in the subtitles. I want to check out something. It's menu, options, interface. Nope. Dialogue. The subtitle contrast. I want to turn it to high real quick. And we'll resume the game. Because I want to see... Oh, we got an achievement for tracking down Khan! Or Gruber. Khan Gruber. Alright. I feel like we're going to be in Die Hard. Like George is actually like in Die Hard 12. The search for Gruber. Khan Gruber. So we need to go to the Musée Kroon. And we can look at stuff. This we can see if what the high subtitle contrast does.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
I actually like the way that looks better.
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and vaulting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
Nah, that's dumb. Nope. Not gonna do that.
Access to the side and rear of the museum building was blocked by a dense clump of bushes. A real macho guy would have plunged straight into the spiky, scratchy bushes. Not me.
Not George. We have a more subtle, more elegant way. Walking, if you will. Walking, talking, using things out of an inventory. That's George for you. Hello, sir! Hello,
The
Mr.
attendant
Guard.
had an air of self-importance and the kind of steely eyes that never seemed to blink.
We got all of this stuff we can look at. Not up there. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
High above me was a window. The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
I'm assuming that means Paleolithic rocks.
It was a statue from ancient Egypt. Those old civilizations sure could teach us a few things about art and beauty.
Well, let's talk to the guard real quick.
Pardon me,
Oui, monsieur?
are you Lobineau?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobineau does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it the studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
You call it that? Eh?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
I don't think he's gonna know anything about all this. Maybe he's seen this dude.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I
He's a
should?
killer.
I guess not.
Oh. You won't tell this guy that the dude's killed somebody, but you'll tell anybody, some like random grandma walking down the street? Oh, George.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
No.
Thanks for your help.
We're gonna look at the rest of these display cases.
The case contains some fragments of pottery. They look to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Age Paléolithique.
They all say it.
The case contained 2 rows of silver coins. Each coin in the lower row showed a portrait of a guy with a huge nose.
Money.
I looked down at a collection of tools with wooden handles and tarnished metal blades. There were knives, chisels, and spikes fanned out in a semicircle. I guess there's always been a need for home improvement. It was a large brass urn. In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
Excited that we know where we have to go next. Ireland.
It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
So could I have, George.
The totem
so
pole
could
looked
I.
distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
And two more things to look at.
It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid. It was a stone carving from ancient Egypt.
So we've looked at all of those things, and we know maybe where we have to go next. I think we have to talk to Nico real quick first, and she will say, oh yeah, you know.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Yes, that's our clue that we need to go to Ireland at some point. However, when we come back, we will head to Ireland. We've got the manuscript. We've checked it in at the Musée Croon. We know that we need to head to Loch Marne. And then that's its own set of problems, which hopefully my memory won't fail me there, because that place can get sketchy. But anyway, till then, you all take care, and of course, have a good one.